all of a sudden this popped up. Hey, your computer's got a virus. Call this number. We can help you. Come to find out that the number that was supposed to help me, they wanted to rip me off hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Don't be a victim like I was. Call my friends at Hey PC Guy. Hey PC Guy! No obligation. They will check out your computer and they give you a 100% guarantee. If they can't fix your computer, you don't pay. Hey PC Guy helps you out remotely, so you don't have to unplug your computer. You don't have to take it to a store, and no weird guys coming to your house. Hey PC Guy has a subscription service as low as $5 a month, and they'll help you out 24/7. Do yourself a favor. Call for a free diagnostic check of your computer, 877-900-4343. 877-900-4343. That's 877-900-4343. Hey, PC Guy!
KLZ Denver. Hey everybody, it's Eric and Angel with the Experience Pros Radio Show, coming up right after your Ericisms and Angelosophies.
This is one of my favorites. We call it ping or purge.
Ping or purge?
Ping or purge. You know, when you talk about all of your data, all of your contacts in your CRM and your address book and all of that, that stack of business cards.
The big stack of business cards. Yeah, I know that one.
You know, when you look at them and you think, okay, should I put these in my database? You know, what should I do with them? How should I connect with them? Our Ericism and Angelosophy is to ping or purge. If you can't get in touch with them, I think ping them, get in touch with them, connect with them, reach out to them.
Pick up the phone.
If you've got nothing to say to them, you think, well, what would I say? I don't really remember them. Don't think they'll remember me. I'm not really sure where we, met, what the connection was. If there's nothing there at all, then throw that sucker away.
Wow, that's a harsh rule. I remember the first time we talked to somebody, he had like 16,000 contacts in his database, and he was always looking for new business. And I thought, well, hold on, what's the deal there? So I remember we told him, why don't you just pick up the phone and call them? He looked at us like we had grown a third eye.
I don't have time for that. I don't have time to reach out to these people, but apparently you have a bunch of time to go out and network and market and cold call and all the efforts that it takes. So here's the thing. You're sitting on a gold mine with that existing database, but you have to reach out to them. You have to connect with them. So find something to reach out and connect to them with. One of my favorites, of course, is invitations. Invite them to go to something you're already going to.
Absolutely.
Or just reach out and say, hey, it's been a while. I saw you. You came to mind, was thinking about you today. I'll tell you what, that is no coincidence. If somebody comes to mind and you end up reaching out to them,
that's right,
then they'll say, you know what, I was just thinking about you, or this is amazing that you called me today. It just seems awfully coincidental.
There is no coincidence. Somebody came to an event recently, and I was able to connect with them, and for whatever reason, they said that moment, that time was exactly why they had come to that event. They didn't know why they'd come on the original, but this was their takeaway. So ping and purge.
Coincidence, providence, you know what? You decide. But that's the thing. Look at your database. Look at it today. Go through your contacts. Look at that stack of business cards that's been sitting on your desk and reach out to them. And if you don't have any reason to, don't waste your time. Don't waste theirs. Don't waste your desk space. Go ahead and purge those contacts.
It's a tough one today, but it's necessary, and it will actually help you grow your business. That's your Ericism and Angelosophy for today. Hey, if you check the calendar, there's all kinds of events going on all over the city. And, of course, you can find them all at experiencepros.com and click on the calendar icon where you'll find, 40 every month?
Every month, right there on experiencepros.com. You can also follow us on our meetup site, which is meetup.com/experiencepros. And we hope you'll join us for our big annual Fan Bragging Gala coming up on December 2nd.
Oh, that's going to be a big party.
It is, and you can RSVP on Meetup or connect with us in our office. And put on your calendar, we're getting ready to plan our trip to go to Mexico.
Cancun, baby! All right. Buckle up, folks. Here comes the Experience Pros Radio Show. You've been asking for it, and we hope to deliver every single day. It's positive business talk. We're here to help you with nothing but the best in business. Coming up after these messages.
Just selecting good investments and fund managers may not prepare you for the retirement income you need. There are 5 important, less obvious decisions. Learn these 5 decisions and how to make them. Tune in to America's Wealth Management Show, sponsored locally by Life Certain Wealth Strategies here on KLZ 560 every Saturday morning from 9 to 10.
The Experience Pros with Angel and Eric next on KLZ 560.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. So many exciting things already going on this morning. Lots of fun stories. In fact, we had one of our members and advertisers from Legacy Property Management came in and brought us some fudge to kickstart our morning, which was...
Not just any fudge. Fudge infused with another one of our members' product, Squeal Black Spiced Rum.
This was so decadent.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so yummy. What a great way to start the morning. So super fun stuff. Lots of fun things going on. We're kind of on fire.
You know,
maybe like on Fireball.
Oh, no. You know, the Fireball dance that goes along with the song. We've been taking lessons, and because our big gala is coming up at the beginning of December, and we had an event last night, and we all decided to play the Fireball and jump in and do it in the form of the line dance that we've been taking lessons on. Even I started to get it.
What was this? Even I.
Oh gosh,
even I.
Two left feet. I'm trying.
You've got some rhythm.
I'm really trying. Once I get the moves down in my head, then the rest of my body lets loose, and then boom, pow. Yes. You know, you can see that. Just close your eyes. You can see that just fine. That's what I'm saying.
Can you do that again?
No.
I wasn't watching close enough.
So, speaking of fireballs,
No, not speaking of fireballs. You are not going to say speaking of fireballs for the transition into this topic.
Okay, Your Honor, we move that you strike this from the record. You don't want to remember me saying, speaking of fireballs, let's talk about your bathroom activity.
There's some report just came out, SurveyMonkey did, in Singapore.
Singapore, one of the cleanest cities in the world. Do you understand this? I mean, Singapore, you get ticketed for spitting on the sidewalk. You're not allowed to chew gum in public. Singapore.
Well, they polled 602 adults in Singapore, and people confessed to some of their multitasking habits. Multitasking habits while sitting on the potty.
We interrupt this news report to remind you that our very own Angel Tussey has very bizarre toilet activities.
Not toilet activities.
Including.
Not toilet activities.
Tell, for the record, counselor, do you or do you not eat breakfast in the bathroom?
I do eat my breakfast at the counter. Not sitting on the toilet, but at the counter. It's good time management. I'm doing my makeup. I'm getting my hair done. I don't have time to go sit in the kitchen.
Ingesting all that bacteria.
I don't have time to go sit in the kitchen and take care of that. So I bring in my plate. And it sits on the counter. But this poll is specifically about things you do multitasking while also sitting on the potty. So I am not eating while sitting on the potty because that would be gross.
You have twins, right?
I do have twins. Why?
I suppose the pool season's closed. Never mind. So what do people do in Singapore?
All right. Well, here's some interesting toilet multitasking habits. And if this is you, just chuckle along. More than half take calls while on the toilet, Eric Raymer.
Looking at me like that.
I know. I know that you take calls while on the potty.
You don't know anything.
I know everything. I know everything. Nearly that same amount, so about 300 of the 602 adults also said that they texted while sitting on said toilet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Eric Raymer.
No, I agree with the poll.
And 22% worked on emails. So
this is where I think we need to communicate with producer Charlie. Producer Charlie, do you take phone calls while on the loo?
No, not on. No, I don't either because I don't usually have my.
Tell the truth, producer Charlie.
I don't have my phone with me. I don't take my phone. It's not in the bathroom with me. Eric, of course, doesn't go anywhere without it. Now, you ever been on a conference call and wondering, do you have the attention of the other folks that are on the call with you? Well, 1%, granted, it's not a very big number, 1% admit to continuing that conference call while sitting on the toilet.
Okay, so here's where it gets really weird. The disturbing, even. 4% say they take pictures.
But 1% felt pictures weren't quite sufficient enough. They've actually FaceTimed their friends.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Sitting on the toilet. I don't even like somebody to be in the stall right next to me
Right?
without the water running. Right?
Oh,
Yeah, 4% are taking pictures.
Well, when you girls are active in the stall, then the water is running.
Ironically, 48% said that they thought it was inappropriate to use their mobile phones while on the toilet, but nonetheless, 68% indicated they did it anyway.
Yeah.
Most have actually dropped their phones in the toilet at some point.
No, really?
And twice as many males are okay with eating on the toilet.
No. Mm-mm.
No?
No.
No, because that would be
Right?
gross. Right?
This also just in. There are more germs on your phone with or without you going into the bathroom than there are.
So wipe that thing off
seat.
once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, just take a nice little cleaner and wipe that thing off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all we have to say about that.
That is all we have to say about that. It's time for Business Tips and Insights. We turn our attention to our good friend Tony Rayburn, who he has no issues of these sorts at all. Tony, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Oh my goodness, we can go on for hours about that one topic.
and we just might, Tony. Tony from Extreme Relationship Management, what's going on with you?
Oh, I'll tell you what, lots of fun things heading up to the year end, and super excited about what next year is going to bring. And today we're going to cover networking law number 11.
Oh, really? All right. What is
which it is get what you pay for with your networking.
That sounds like a good rule, man.
Well, it is. A lot of times people are wondering, do I go to these events that are expensive? Do I go to the events that are free? Do I go to the events that are in between? I mean, how do I choose on which one is the better thing to do?
Sure.
And a lot of times, say again?
I was just agreeing with you. I said sure.
Yeah. So a lot of times what happens is we get this wrong mindset. We begin thinking about the value of the event, the value of the admission ticket. And we think, you know what, if we spend $600 or $500 for a seat at one event, we're going to be in the room with some super powerful, super well-connected, really awesome people. And the problem is, if we pay that money, that doesn't mean you're going to get a quality conversation with that person that you're hoping to meet. So getting in the same room isn't just the battle. It's about making sure that when you get in the room, you can actually talk to somebody whom you're hoping to meet. So the real expensive events are not the ones a new business owner should be trying to go spend their valuable money on.
Well, that's an interesting perspective, right, Tony?
Yeah. So because a lot of times they think if I could just go meet, the mayor or whatever else, then my business would sail. Well, it doesn't work that way. And then the other part is, well, do you go to the free events where there's a whole bunch of people, but a lot of people consider them, bottom feeders. They're the shrimp sort of the networking world. Well, that isn't bad to meet those people because everybody knows 250 people, but you shouldn't just go only to just free events because they're all seeking the same thing. They're all looking for more well-connected people. So what you want to do is you want to look for events where you have to pay a little bit, a reasonable fee. Maybe it's a $10 admission, maybe it's a $400 annual membership, whatever, so that you can get with people who have some skin in the game, who are there to help build not only their business, but yours also.
Tony, this is solid advice right there.
There you go. So that's how you get what you pay for, is make sure you're spending your money wisely at these networking, but don't waste it thinking that you're going to get, 2 minutes with the most well-connected person in town, because it doesn't work that way.
Well, this is great advice, and I know a lot of our listeners are concerned, which networking events every night of the week. There's probably 2 or 3 to choose from, different groups that host events all year long. Which one should we participate in? Well, Tony Rayburn is your expert when it comes to using networking, building those relationships to build your business. And if you just have questions, all right, I'm thinking about, trying to decide where should I spend my time, what type of group should I be involved with, connect with Tony and have that conversation with him. He's going to be able to help you assess the right places for you to grow your business. And of course, he trains you as well. Tony, how do our listeners get in touch with Extreme Relationship Management?
People can find out more at extremerelationshipmanagement.com, or they can call us nationwide toll free at 855-I-LIKE-ERM.
855-I-LIKE-ERM. You're going to like ERM. Everybody who participates in ERM likes
Absolutely.
it as well. Tony, good stuff. And I think that a lot of our listeners are shocked that there are so many rules to networking. But if you've ever had any struggles with it, then you will be thrilled to tune in every single week and hear Tony here on the show. Tony, thanks so much for the tips this week.
You bet. Have a great day, team.
We cannot help it. Hey, what's going on with your web strategy? Your web what? Oh, you don't have one. Well, guess what? Lisa Manyon's coming on next, and we're going to talk to her about developing that web strategy for the end of the year. It's going to be a good one, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric, and this is the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner, 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle, one piece at a time.
Over 400,000 businesses in Colorado have less than 10 employees. Your business probably fits into that category. Imagine what would be accomplished if everyone joined forces. The Colorado Micro Business Alliance brings owners together to give you a unified voice in state and local politics, as well as helps negotiate better deals for products and services. They offer top-level seminars and networking events. Join now for only $5 a month at ColoradoMicroBusinessAlliance.com.
Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll and HR needs at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
Friends, there are very few things more important to your business than the way it's viewed and used on the internet. Your website is the gateway to your entire sales process, and here at Experience Pros, we trust Donna Galassi and Blue Zenith Web Design to make our website more than just a brochure for our business. If you want your website to be an experience, contact Donna today at 720-248-8431. That's 720-248-8431, or visit them online to see their work. Use bluezenith.com. We do.
Hey, diehards, this is Angel, and I want you to join me on Thanksgiving morning for the Highlands Ranch Chamber 5K. It starts with a pancake breakfast provided by our friends from the Colorado National Guard and finishes with fun activities. I'll let you guess what they'll be serving in the beer garden. The race starts at 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning, and you'll be finished and energized enough to eat the whole turkey. Sign up for the early bird price online at td5k.com. That's td5k.com. to save $10. It's all brought to you by the Highlands Ranch Chamber and Furniture Row. td5k.com.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros radio show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros radio show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude and be sure to always end your week with Fan Bragging Friday. The Experience Pros radio show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune in to the Experience Pros radio show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
At highway speeds, the average text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. That's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Stop texts, stopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
John Rush, afternoons from 3 to 6 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. I don't know if I really should do this after our potty conversation earlier, but I've got something burning and I need Lisa Manyon to help answer my burning and marketing and copywriting questions.
Had you not tied it into the survey they did in Singapore, that would have been lovely.
It would have.
But you screwed it up again.
Did I?
Yeah. No, you just brought us to a not fun place.
You're the one who brought the potty talk. I'm just saying.
I know, but it was
This
over.
answers our burning marketing copywriting questions.
No, so we're gonna stop you, and we're gonna introduce her in a lovely way because Lisa does not deserve to be tied to your potty talk.
Lisa Manyon is lovely.
She is the business marketing architect, a content and copywriting strategist for mission-driven entrepreneurs, a regular contributor host here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. And today we're going to talk about your web strategy.
And she answers your burning marketing and copywriting questions.
Lisa, welcome to the show.
Oh, hello. Thank you, Angel. Eric, I don't even know what to say to you.
Come on, girls. Yes, you do, but it's national radio. Hey, what's going on, Lisa, with all this web strategy stuff? I think people have web and they have no clue.
Well, that happens. And so as we're nearing the end of the year and we're looking at what we're going to do in the new year and what our strategy is for our business and our revenue streams and all of these fun things, it's really important for people to reassess their web content and their strategy. And this is often an area where people just get totally overwhelmed because there's so many different pieces to look at. And there's often some confusion about what they should be doing online and what they should be doing offline.
Right.
Absolutely. We're so glad you're here. Okay, so how do we want to start this?
Well, let's just dive in and, let's go through some of the 5 questions that I think people should consider when they review their web strategy to see if they're getting results. I think it's super important because we'll probably uncover some unrealistic website expectations and give people some food for thought as they're planning in the future.
I love that. And I like how you narrowed it down. We're just going to ask you 5 questions and get to the heart of all of this. All right, Lisa, what's the first question we should be asking?
Really, we want to make sure that visitors know what to do immediately when they get to your site and how your product or service is going to help them. And the reason I stress this is because so many times people toss up their website and then their content is an afterthought. And if people don't know how to play with you, they're gone. You have 3 seconds to catch their attention.
Yeah.
3 seconds. That's a lot of pressure.
I so totally agree with this, Lisa. And we just like this week, shuffled the deck on our website again with this specific intent in mind. So after the segment here, I'd like you to go to our website and give me some feedback on whether or not you are clear as to what it is I would like our viewers to do.
Oh, I'd love to. Absolutely. I haven't seen the changes, so I can't wait to dig in.
I love it. Well, we heard the phrase, and I know that you buy into this too, Lisa, that a confused mind will always say no. Confused buyer will always say no. And that's what was doing it. So
it's common because there's so many layers that go into creating your site that we overlook the strategy. But the cool thing about a website is that it's never ever really done. The set it and forget it premise is not true. And so it can grow and evolve as we grow and evolve. And that's the beautiful thing because on the web we can course correct quickly.
Yes.
I love that.
All right. What's the second question, Lisa?
So let's talk about money. Are you meeting or exceeding your projections with the help of your web strategy? One of the biggest mistakes that I see people making is not being really clear about how people can do business with them. And a quick example is go to a website. It's not clear what you want me to do right away. So maybe I go to your about page and I start reading about the cool things that you're doing and suddenly it just stops. There's no call to action. There's no way for me to know how to hire you. Like, I don't even know what to do. So I jump off your site and I end up going down the rabbit hole online somewhere else looking for what I was looking for because you were not clear about how we can play.
You know, and not having good contact information, a way to reach out to you, a way to come, have a conversation at all. Because sometimes we do still have questions, and but even sometimes, Lisa, I'll call somebody up on the phone, and you'll get this message: "We don't answer our phone, and leave me a message. It'll take me 3 days to get back to you."
72 hours.
Like, what in the world is that about? But you're right. Making sure that we're taking them through our sales process, and that's what our website has the capability of doing.
It really does. We have to leave a breadcrumb trail of what we want people to do, period.
Lisa, when you talk about having a clear web strategy, and I think that's the third, real highlight question, are you talking about the web actually making us money, generating income?
Absolutely, or generating action. So here's the thing. You need to know what you want your website to do for your ideal clients and for your business. So you have an overarching web strategy that kind of represents your entire brand,
right.
But you also have to have individual page strategies. So I mentioned the About page, and I read about all the amazing things someone's doing, and then I have no idea how to play with them because there's no call to action. So every single page on your website needs to have a clear call to action or an invitation to take the next step. Now, it could be to purchase something, or it could be to continue that conversation by, as Angel mentioned, picking up the phone and making a telephone call. Imagine that. Or sending an email or whatever it might be. But you need to let people know what to do. We're not mind readers. And if you expect us to come to your site and know exactly what to do and you're not telling us what to do, you're missing the mark and you're leaving tons of money on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a hard pill to swallow, but Lisa Manyon is here to help. And if you have any questions about any of this, of course, you find her online at writeoncreative.com. That's WRIT. She's going to help you with all your content and your copywriting. All right, so I think we have time for one more question. I know we're not going to get to all 5, but you can always read the blog that Lisa has about this topic at writeoncreative.com. What's one more question we should be asking, Lisa?
I'll just combine them really quickly. When was the last time you revisited your web strategy and the message you're sending to the world? Because your message may change based upon your sales goals and your projections and what you're now offering today.
Sure. And I think the old set it and forget it really does apply to so many people. They get it done. They pay for their web designer to come in and do their thing. They're like, phew, that's done.
And it's over, right? We never go back and visit it.
Never go back and visit it.
Well, so true. And content is huge. Your word is your honor. If your word is not clearly representing your brand in a strong and clear way, oh my gosh, you're just missing the mark.
Well, I love it. Now, Lisa, are you offering a free web strategy training audio?
Oh, absolutely. On the blog post that we're referencing, there is a free audio about web strategy and some elements that you can apply right away to get even more clear and to help you prepare for the new year.
Oh, I love this. You're just the giver of all givers. Right on Creative, WRITE on creative.com. Check Lisa out and, help her answer some of your burning marketing and copywriting questions.
He's going to bring that around again,
I'm going to update my copy now, I think.
You know something, Lisa? I bookended it, and that's good copywriting right there. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Absolutely.
Make sure you check her out online at writeoncreative.com and every month here on the Experience Pros Radio Show as well.
You betcha. Hey, it's almost year end. How's your payroll going? You probably need it to be updated. We're going to talk about year-end payroll coming next with the experts coming after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
If you rely on networking to build your business, you need Renovate. If you are sick of wasting your time cold calling to find a few, you need Renovate. Extreme Relationship Management will help you renovate. Renovate is revolutionary training that elevates your not working and supercharges your networking to get real results. Sign up for the next Renovate training this week at extremerelationshipmanagement.com or call 855-I-LIKE-ERM. You need Renovate.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff it up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
I don't know how to tell you this, but recently your husband's been pretty cold.
Did he do something or say something?
No, he's just cold.
I can't believe you'd say that. He's the most caring person I know.
Will someone please call Bowman Heating and Air? It's so cold in here, even the pipes are freezing.
Don't let your friends call your husband cold. Call Bowman Heating and Air today, 303-622-6502, and get a $99 furnace service to prevent your husband from getting cold. 303-622-6502 or BowmanHVAC.com.
You've had it with the big box print shops and online printing companies. Sure, they offer cheap services, and that's what you get, cheap service. Isn't it about time you found someone who not only made you look good, but also makes you feel good? Award-winning PrintingDoneQuickly.com offers the highest level of concierge service without the concierge price. PrintingDoneQuickly.com, where we serve your business as we wish to be served, and quickly too. That's PrintingDoneQuickly.com.
Home Care Assistance Denver is the leading provider of 24/7 live-in care for your aging loved ones. From hospice to dementia care, hourly or around the clock, Home Care Assistance Denver is here to help. They offer free senior lifestyle and brain health education workshops from Denver to Fort Collins and welcome you and your family to join. For workshop information, call 720-443-3371 or homecareassistancedenver.com. They're changing the way the world ages.
Do you wish your career was moving along a different path? Do you ever feel like your business owns you when it really should be the other way around? Do you feel like this isn't the life you thought you'd be living? Well, you're not alone. Sandy Corrigan has a system that helps people create careers worth having, businesses worth owning, that results in lives worth living. Call or text Sandy Corrigan today at 303-907-1010. That's 303-907-1010. It's worth the phone call.
Landlords, listen up. If you have investment property, you need Legacy Properties PM. Devin Bewley will absolutely get you the highest rent possible, handle every imaginable emergency, and make sure that your property is well cared for. He visits every property regularly and knows that he's working for you. Legacy Properties PM, where their promise to you is simple. If your property isn't earning you money, you owe them nothing. There's nothing to lose. 720-989-1996. Mention Experience Pros and they'll waive the first month's management fee.
Random online searching is one way to find a good company, but an even better way is to choose the companies that are listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. This elite list of companies have one thing in common. They offer extreme customer service. Their customers are bragging about them, and that's what sets them apart. Trust the companies listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory to take care of you. Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. experiencepros.com/directory.
Hi, this is Scott Watley. Tune in every Saturday afternoon at 1 for Sportsman of Colorado right here on KLZ 560. If you like the outdoors, you'll love Sportsman of Colorado.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Same
this prison. Lord, help me get away.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks so much for taking time out of your business day to join us for ours. Business owners, pay attention. Turn up the volume. If you've got employees and payroll, we've got the experts.
Absolutely. When you think about your budget, probably 50% of that goes towards your payroll. Can you hear me now, Charlie?
Yes, we got you.
Got it. Which is a big line item in your budget, and making sure that you're handling that, taking care of taxes, the whole 9 yards. Well, the experts, we have them here from Altitude Payroll. Of course, they can handle your HR, payroll, and taxes solutions for all 50 states. Andy Wilson, the owner of Altitude Payroll, with almost 20-year payroll service experience. Andy, thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And Jason Jones, the Vice President of Sales for Altitude Payroll. Jason, welcome.
Thank you.
Very, very nice to have you. Let's start with a question. And the question is, what kind of questions should business owners be considering when preparing their payroll and books for the end of the year? And I'll address that to you, Andy.
Sure. Oh, well, as we're approaching the holiday season, there's lots of stuff going on. There's lots of stress in the personal life, but this is also the time of year when you're preparing for tax season.
Right.
So, and payroll is a key part of that. So when you think about that, a lot of CPAs are coming to business owners, or they're coming to bookkeepers, or they're coming and they're asking, hey, you need to put in group term life. You need to put in Section 125. You may need to have to put in a bonus for yourself, or a tax adjustment of some sort.
Time out.
Yep.
Hold on. Business owners, Section 125. I have no idea what that means, but Section 125 and your own bonus.
Yep.
Okay, I like that.
Eric heard bonus.
Yes.
So we don't let Eric touch anything that has to do with our finances and taxes.
I understand that.
Angel does the payroll.
But we've got people. But here's the thing, and I know that we're looking at year end and even setting ourselves up for next year. This is the time we need to be putting all of that in place and getting all of our ducks in a row. Right. All right. So, Jason, what could happen to a small business if they miss something at the end of the year?
Well, Angel, there's lots of things that can happen. Big things too. They can miss deadlines, which are very costly. You get penalties that start taking place. You have to go back and start amending returns, things of that nature. All of those things are very timely as far as the business owner's time. They take a lot of resources, and it can really cause a huge headache. So all of that results in lots of penalties, lots of double work. So you just really don't want to miss anything when it comes to year end.
Yeah, Donald Trump could come to you and say, "You're fired."
That's right.
Right. Don't want that. All right, Andy, talk about the value of having a service, a group of experts who know what they're doing when it comes to payroll.
Well, with payroll, the laws are changing on a regular basis. So one of the things that really, the benefit of using an outsourced payroll service like Altitude is the peace of mind. We have a team of people that are looking at the laws. They're making sure that the system's in compliance. They're going to do the tax calculations properly. At the end of the year, when your W-2 comes out, it's going to have all the right numbers on it, and that's really the end result. Is you're working the entire year to get that W-2 so you can take it to your tax guy and say, see if the IRS will give me my money back. And that's really what we're leading up to.
And you don't want to wait until the year is over to have a lot of these conversations, because you will have, like Jason said, you will miss out on some of these opportunities. And so is December 29th early enough because we can make all these changes, or?
Well,
October 29th?
You could put it in or call the changes in on December the 29th to your payroll person or your tax person. They're not going to be very happy.
His eye is twitching. His eye is twitching.
So yes. But it's, but you have to think ahead. You've got to plan ahead, because these things don't just come up by December the 29th. They've been looming all year, and so it's important to make sure that you're asking the questions to your accountant or to your bookkeeper so that you can get these adjustments in time.
Right. Well, Eric is so excited. He's hoping now that there's a bonus in place.
Bonus.
And I know
Section 125.
I know there are a lot of business owners who, kind of go the year without really taking a paycheck, waiting until the end of the year to see how things play out. Jason, what are some of the 2 or 3 things that a business owner needs to consider when they're looking at a payroll service?
It's important for a business owner to look at the reputation of the provider they're choosing. What type of reputation do they have with other businesses that they're similar to theirs? What type of reputation does the provider have in the community? What are their costs? What are the services offered? You get a lot of providers out there who offer way more services than all our medium-sized business need. We like to scale our customized solution that we cater to the business, and we throw out everything they don't need and just give them what they need.
Yeah, Jason, I know there's a lot of software options
Absolutely.
that you can use, like for running your account, like, your, I don't know, what do you call it? Your checkbook and all of that offers some payroll options, right? Doesn't that just kind of walk you through it, all those pieces that you would need to know, and versus, doesn't it automatically figure that out instead of having to hire a payroll service?
You would like to think that it does.
He's twitching.
However, the one thing it lacks is liability. And that's where we come in, is we assume 100% liability with the work that we do. We are experts in the industry of payroll. And so anything that we touch regarding payroll taxes, we take on 100% liability with that. So we don't leave any guesswork or anything like that to you. We take that on and leave the keying in and entry in our hands.
So not only do you take on all the liability, which, oh my gosh, thank goodness, right? Because we need one more thing to stress about.
I'm not going to prison.
But I also know a lot of folks who they tend to do their payroll. They're like on the weekends and after hours, because that's when the paperwork finally has to get done. So it's even taken away from their family time, right?
It does. And the thing they fail to realize is the total cost of ownership for that responsibility. They look at it like it's free because they're doing it, but they're missing their daughter, their son's soccer game or football game.
Right.
Those are things you can't take back. So, you free up that extra time on the weekends. You free up that extra time on a weeknight. You're able to spend more time with your family, more time doing things that you want to do. And ultimately, you didn't get into business to do payroll. You got into business to do what you're doing. So
that's right. That's right. And Andy said it really well. If you start and end with peace of mind. Right. That's what it's all about. Andy, as we introduced you, we said that you cover payroll, taxes, HR solutions. What are some of those HR solutions? How do you over at Altitude handle certain things can you hire or fire somebody?
So we can't hire and fire someone for your organization, but we have resources. We have an HR support center, and we have another service. It's an HR on demand, where a small business owner has a hotline that they can call a certified HR professional that can walk them through and give them advice on what to do in those types of situations.
So you're super connected to all the people in the HR world.
We are.
Oh, gee. Why would you not call these people?
And you serve all 50 states.
We do. We can do payroll in all 50 states.
How do our listeners get in touch with Altitude Payroll?
So you can go to our website at www.altitudepayroll.com, or you can call us at our office at 303-481-4482.
Do that phone number one more time.
303-481-4482.
Now, Jason's been looking at me kind of funny ever since we started this interview, because he doesn't think I know what Section 125 is, and I'm pretty much going to be committed to it.
Eric has the internet.
Easy now. Easy. Don't give away all my secrets.
So you know,
woman.
He has Googled it. What is Section 125 according to Eric Raymer and the interweb?
For business owners, this means decreased company payroll and tax liabilities for Social Security, Medicare, and unemployment. If you don't know Section 125, you need to know Altitude Payroll. What's the phone number again?
How do you do
303-481-4482.
Did he do all right? Did he explain it good enough?
He did. And, for the listeners out there that are on the fence about wanting to switch their method of payroll, we have a promotion right now in place through the end of the year. It's our Why Wait promotion. We're able to go ahead and do your payroll for free from now through the end of December.
Did you say free?
Free. The best four-letter word there is. And we're offering that from now through the end of December for you to come and try our service. And we'd love to have you.
Why wait? Go to altitudepayroll.com. Get your payroll taken care of through the end of the year. Enjoy some peace of mind. Enjoy the holidays. Take some time off so you can get in business, like Jason said, to do payroll. Altitudepayroll.com. Andy, the phone number one more time.
303-481-4482.
Take care of your Section 125. Finally. Once and for all.
Eric's never, he's hoping to see 125 on the scale. Actually, he's not. That would be awful. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. It's a privilege. AltitudePayroll.com, where you can get your taxes and your payroll and everything done, well, your payroll done for free till the end of the year. AltitudePayroll.com. Folks, when we come back, more positive business talk. Please don't go anywhere. Remember to do what we always encourage you to do, and that is to turn up the volume and do business with the people who do business with the pros. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here. Those advertisers mean everything to you and to us. Eric and Angel with the Experience Pros Radio Show. Back after these messages.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Get focused, take inspired action, and break through your distractions by attending Vision is Victory, the event led by Carrie Conley in Scottsdale, Arizona. Reduced airfares are happening right now, so sign up today and take a few days in January to transform your business and your life. You'll leave with a step-by-step plan to create massive success for the entire year. Vision is Victory, the event starts January 14th. Register online at infinitenation.com for this vision building retreat. Create the best year of your life. InfiniteNation.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706 or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I want you to picture this. You're driving home after soccer practice. Your little girl is sitting in the back seat, and the radio is gently playing your favorite music. Your car is your world for the moment, and your world is safe because Nyland's Collision Center wouldn't cut corners on the quality of parts when they fixed that fender bender last month. NYLUNDS collision.com. No one knows your car better. The safety of your whole world is in their hands. Visit nylandscollision.com or call them at 303-761-9219.
SharpNet Solutions has been optimizing websites for over 16 years, since before Google was even a company. Hi, this is Eric, and I want you to let that sink in for a moment. SharpNet Solutions has been helping hundreds of small businesses get found on the search engines since before Google became Google. They're one of the most affordable SEO firms in the country, and if you tell them Experience Pros sent you, you'll get up to 50% off of your SEO services. Still wonder if they can help you? Google Experience Pros. We use them. 303-900-4988. That's 303-900-4988 or sharpnetsolutions.com.
Imagine having a business partner watch over your computer systems day and night, actively responding to changing needs in your environment, helping make sure things run fast and smooth, protecting your valuable information. With Availability, our managed services platform, C-Squared Computer Consulting can provide 24/7 monitoring, manage updates, and optimize your systems. Let C-Squared be your business partner. Call us at 303-933-1113. Mention Experience Pros, and we'll waive the setup fee.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Proud.
Hi, it's Angie Austin with the good news. Did you know the Denver Rescue Mission needs you and your help, and they need turkeys, your turkeys. They need 15,000 turkeys to help those who are hungry. They should be frozen 12 pounds or larger. You can bring the turkeys to the Lawrence Street shelter between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. or donate online. You can donate the amount of that turkey online so the mission can buy their own. And I have to tell you, I have been there on several Thanksgivings, I believe about 4 years in a row. I cannot tell you how much people appreciate these meals. Almost every single person that comes through the line looks me in the eye and thanks me, even though I'm just serving them. And they are so grateful to have this beautiful meal. And believe me, it is a beautiful meal. Absolutely delicious and very much appreciated. So again, the Denver Rescue Mission needs 15,000 turkeys. Go to denverrescuemission.org/turkey for more info.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Always know when Chris Kaiser of C-Square Computer Consulting is about ready to talk to us, because here come the cool hits. Angus Young and AC/DC doing what he does best. He's back in black, and we're back with Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hi there.
Dude, how you doing, Chris?
A little bit of Angus, eh?
Right? A little Angus.
Angus.
I love it. It is. We can always tell. Charlie brings out the fun music for our friend Chris Kaiser. C-Square Computer Consulting. What are we talking about this week?
Well, just back to, mobile apps and what do you use on your phone and apps. I just had another instance just yesterday that reminded me how much I love the file sync app that we use in our business. And just, a couple of things. Two scenarios are why this file sync tool is just so great. One is, with, an onboarding or meeting with a client or sharing sensitive information. Well, rather than doing that through email, we have the ability to do a secure file share. So I can produce a document with, some sensitive information, and I can securely send that through this file, sharing application. It gives them a secure link, gives them authentication credentials. They can go in and securely log and download it. I get notified that they've seen it, that they've downloaded it. I can limit how long they have access to it. I can limit the number of downloads. Some great features.
Chris,
yesterday,
did you tell us
Did
you tell us what the name of this super file sync app is?
So it's called AnchorWorks. And it's a company called eFolder has a line of products, and AnchorWorks is one of their tools, and we've used it for, probably about 2.5, 3 years now. And we use it in our business. We recommend it to clients. We help them set it up, and it's been great. The second thing that I thought was great is yesterday I had an instance where I was in a meeting, and there was a piece of paper that I wanted to copy, but I'm thinking I'm grabbing this and I'm like, okay, do you have a scanner, a copier, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I got a cell phone.
Right.
I've got an app. I can take a picture of it. And then what am I going to do? Email myself? No, I'm not going to email myself. I'm going to use this file sync app where I've got it loaded on my phone. I'm going to take a picture of the document. I'm going to save it to that file sync app. And when I get back to my desk, boom, it's there.
Wow.
I've got all the information I need. I don't have to email it to myself. I don't have to go look for a photocopy machine or a scanner, fax, something like that. So it's just something that hit me yesterday, and I'm like, I got to bring this up because it was a great way. I actually was kind of cognizant of, hey, this is a pretty cool way I'm leveraging technology to make things a little better.
You know what? It is kind of fascinating, the technology that we all carry around, and how when we find the right apps and we're actually using the technology, learning about it from other professionals and how they're using it, it truly can make our lives more streamlined, faster, better, more efficient, all of that. And so this is one of the reasons I love having you on the show every week, Chris. Thanks so much for this tip this week.
My pleasure. And you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your discussions.
Chris, before
He's
you
like, what do I call what it is that Eric needs?
it's just a little bit of Angus.
What you were just talking about before that, I didn't even know how to. All right, so.
Right? No, I get it.
Don't make me bring it back up, brother. Do not make me. Chris, do me a favor before you go. Tell our listeners where they can contact you and get in more connection with you.
All right. You can call us at 303-933-1113. You can find us at c2cc.net, or you can check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/C2IT.
If you have questions about that software that he was mentioning, anchorworks.com, by all means, give a call over to Chris. Give that number one more time, please, Chris.
303-933-1113.
Chris Kaiser, C-Squared Computer Consulting, always a big supporter of the Experience Pros radio show since day one. Check them out online, c2cc.net. We'll talk to you next week, Chris.
Look forward to it.
All right. That's Chris Kaiser, C-Squared Computer Consulting. Whatever sync program you use, it is essential that you use something to back up and then, store your information. And if you're going to be syncing your stuff like Chris just described, why not give it a shot? Anchorworks.com.
Well, you're learning from somebody who's actually learning or using it. And I think so often we go online and you can do a search in the App Store of different options and things like that. But when you hear from an actual user, it helps put it in perspective. Okay, somebody's actually using this, and this is how it saved their bacon.
Right.
And aren't we always kind of looking for something to save our bacon?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're pretty focused, right?
Sure.
Focused woman.
Why do you
Get the
ask?
job. Well,
Well,
I'm going to measure your focus against the lady in Georgia who needed to take a college exam and was just a little bit put off by the fact that she was in labor.
Like she was giving birth?
Like giving birth labor.
But
contractions like 2-3 minutes apart.
She was taking her college exam?
Finishing her exam. That child will never, ever have any excuse whatsoever for not doing their homework.
Not doing their homework?
Nope.
Mom, I don't feel good.
Let me tell you.
That's a whole different. In my day, we walked in the snow uphill. I practically was giving birth. I was in labor while doing my test exams and my homework. Oh my gosh.
Not gonna let anything get in the way of the studies.
Yeah, no excuses for that child. But oh my goodness, that is a focused woman with and I think so often, we let the slightest of things distract us, derail us, take us off course. She definitely had vision, right?
It took her 4 to 5 hours to put the pain to the side and do what she had to do, but she got it done and ended up with a B. I think she should have got an A.
A B?
Yep. Oh, and a 7-pound, 10-ounce baby girl.
Well, that was the A+, but a B?
Yeah, right.
Did the professor know she was in labor?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness, you should get extra bonus points for that for sure. I think just a whole extra bonus points for that. Well, we hope that 2016 you are going to stay in focus. In fact, Lisa Manyon, who was our guest a little bit earlier on the show, her word of the year for 2016 is leap.
Oh, I thought it was burning.
Leap.
Oh.
We're not taking small baby steps. We are leaping, and we hope that you leap on over to Infinite Nation and sign up to join us for the Vision is Victory event coming up in January. We'll be in Scottsdale, Arizona. Sign up at infinitenation.com.
Absolutely. It's good for your business. Well, listen, we have to take a quick station ID and get all the news for all the different stations that are serving us here on the Experience Pros Network with Biz Talk Radio and so on. So please stay tuned because we have a whole nother hour of positive business talk coming up, including some really cool news with Colorado National Guard that we're going to share with you coming right after this break.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Hi, this is Scott Watley. Tune in every Saturday afternoon at 1 for Sportsman of Colorado right here on KLZ 560. If you like the outdoors, you'll love Sportsman of Colorado.
Hi, I'm a shovel. Take it from me. Calling 811 before you dig, get your underground utility lines marked for free. It prevents outages, legal hassles, and injury. I should know. 1, because safe digging is no accident.
Freedom, liberty, truth. KLZ AM 560, K Denver. Listen live at 6 KLZ 560.
The This is USA Radio News. I'm Melody Burkett. The suspected ringleader of the Paris terrorist attacks is dead. The French Interior Minister said Abdelhamid Aboud was killed in yesterday's police raid in a Paris suburb. He also said police did not know the 27-year-old Belgium national was in Europe prior to the attacks, and they believe he was involved in 4 of the 6 attacks foiled by French intelligence since May of this year. Sources say he was the brains behind Friday's terror attacks across Paris that killed 129 people, including an American college student. Democratic presidential frontrunner Hillary Clinton says the U.S. must continue leading efforts to defeat and destroy ISIS.
The world's great democracies can't sacrifice our values or turn our backs on those in need. Therefore, we must choose resolve, and we must lead the world to meet this threat.
Clinton argued that more nations must get involved in the battle. This is USA Radio News. I'm Melody Burkett.
This holiday, there are a few things I can count on. My daughter will ask for a pony, again.
Please, 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 please.
Grandpa will tell one of his colorful stories at dinner.
And that's why I don't have a spleen.
And thanks to the Postal Service, my holiday shipping will be stress-free.
Make holiday shipping easy with free box delivery, free tracking, and free package pickup from the U.S. Postal Service. This is our season. Priority you. Free tracking and free box delivery available for select products. For details on free package pickup, visit USPS.com/pickup.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, U.S. Tax Shield can help you take back control. The IRS can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Our team of tax attorneys can stop collections and get you protected. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the BBB, so call 800-479-2697. U.S. Tax Shield, 800-479-2697.
KLZ Denver.
Hey everybody, it's Eric and Angel with the Experience Pros Radio Show, coming up right after your Ericisms and Angelosophies.
This is one of my favorites. We call it ping or purge.
Ping or purge?
Ping or purge. You know, when you talk about all of your data, all of your contacts in your CRM and your address book and all of that, that stack of business cards.
Stack of business cards. Yeah, I know
right?
that one.
You know, when you look at them and you think, okay, should I put these in my database? You know, what should I do with them? How should I connect with them? Our Ericism and Angelosophy is to ping or purge. If you can't get in touch with them, I think ping them, get in touch with them, connect with them, reach out to them.
Pick up the phone.
If you've got nothing to say to them, and you think, well, what would I say? I don't really remember them. Don't think they'll remember. I'm not really sure where we, met, what the connection was. If there's nothing there at all, then throw that sucker away.
Wow, that's a harsh rule. I remember the first time we talked to somebody, he had like 16,000 contacts in his database, and he was always looking for new business. And I thought, well, hold on, what's the deal there? So I remember we told him, why don't you just pick up the phone and call them? He looked at us like we had grown a third eye.
I don't have time for that. I don't have time to reach out to these people, but apparently you have a bunch of time to go out and network and market and cold call and all the efforts that it takes. So here's the thing. You're sitting on a gold mine with that existing database, but you have to reach out to them. You have to connect with them. So find something to reach out and connect to them with. One of my favorites, of course, is invitations. Invite them to go to something you're already going to.
Absolutely.
Or just reach out and say, hey, it's been a while. I saw you. You came to mind, was thinking about you today. I'll tell you what, that is no coincidence. If somebody comes to mind and you end up reaching out to them, awfully coincidental.
Somebody came to an event recently, and I was able to connect with them, and for whatever reason, they said that moment, that time was exactly why they had come to that event. They didn't know why they'd come, and they were this was their takeaway. So ping and purge.
Coincidence, providence, you know what? You decide. But that's the thing. Look at your database. Look at it today. Go through your contacts. Look at that stack of business cards that's been sitting on your desk and reach out to them. And if you don't have any reason to, don't waste your time. Don't waste theirs. Don't waste your desk space. Go ahead and purge those contacts.
It's a tough one today, but it's necessary, and it will actually help you grow your business. That's your Ericism and Angelosophy for today. Hey, if you check the calendar, there's all kinds of events going on all over the city. And, of course, you can find them all at experiencepros.com and click on the calendar icon where you'll find, What, 40 every month?
Every month, right there on experiencepros.com. You can also follow us on our meetup site, which is meetup.com/experiencepros. And we hope you'll join us for our big annual Fan Bragging Gala coming up on December 2nd.
Oh, that's going to be a big party.
It is, and you can RSVP on Meetup or connect with us in our office. And put on your calendar, we're getting ready to plan our trip to go to Mexico.
Cancun, baby. All right. Buckle up, folks. Here comes the Experience Pros Radio Show. You've been asking for it, and we hope to deliver every single day. It's positive business talk. We're here to help you with nothing but the best in business. Coming up after these messages.
Just selecting good investment may not prepare you for the retirement income you need. There are 5 important, less obvious decisions. Learn these 5 decisions and how to make them. Tune in to America's Wealth Management Show, sponsored locally by Life Certain Wealth Strategies here on KLZ 560 every Saturday morning from 9 to 10.
The Experience Pros with Angel and Eric next on KLZ 560.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Save My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business, and your business is our business. And some of the things you find on the internet just might be true. Go ahead.
Sometimes they, well, my buns. Hey,
What?
it's not my buns.
Whose buns are they?
They're man buns.
Man buns.
So, you know, in the month of November, all the men are all scruffy.
Yeah.
But they're
No shave
November, and so their faces were all scruffy. And
Right.
I think for some gentlemen, they were surprised to see how gray some of that facial hair turned out to
Stop
be.
looking at me in that tone of voice.
But you know, the man bun,
Yeah.
you know, is
It's
you know,
become a phenomenon.
it really has. You know, we were all hoping this would just be like a one hit and be done
When
because
did Americans all decide they want to become samurai?
oh, well, maybe they'll start, you know, learning some little samurai moves with it.
Think so.
But here's the thing: if you can't quite grow your hair out long enough to create the man bun,
Why are we even talking about this?
you can get. Oh well, I was thinking this would be good for you, Eric.
You did?
But I did because you know you can't grow your hair out long enough to be a man
Can't
bun.
grow any hair on
But
the
they
top
have-
of my head.
But they have clip-on man buns.
Clip-on?
But there's nothing for them to clip to on
No,
your head.
but if you had a little super glue.
Right? Yeah. So a clip-on man bun. Now, I actually think I might want one of these little clip-on man buns. Because I could wear a little clip-on man bun. I think
You know,
it would
if you
be
got
cute.
2 of them, you could be Princess Leia.
I could put them on the side.
Totally.
And I could go and see the movie.
Then you'd have extra buns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what Angel needs.
Oh, one of
Does
our
this
listeners
bun
just
make
checked into the
my bun look big?
one of the listeners just checked into the video and realized that I actually shaved my face.
Doesn't he look nice?
I got totally shamed in my own office. We hired somebody new, and he shaved his mustache to come in for the hiring ceremony that we do. And I don't know what you call it. What do you call it?
He just
filling out the paperwork. And so Angel drew attention to him and said to me, Eric, look at Darin. Doesn't he look clean?
Because he did.
Totally got shamed.
Well, because you didn't. But you knew you didn't.
So
Like, all
many
the men-
people were saying such nice things, some complimentary things, all of them, but not you.
I didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
All right. Well, anyways. So
I could pretend.
Listener, no, please don't pretend. Listener, yes, I shaved. I got shamed and got shaved.
I wasn't to shame him. I was just commenting how nice. And you know, when Charlie shaved off his growth, his man growth.
Charlie, you had a man growth.
I thought it looked very nice. Charlie, you
Shaved
want
your man growth?
Charlie, you want to get a clip-on man bun?
Is that called manscaping?
No, not at all. Not even a little bit. He like scrunched his whole face up.
Pretty sure shaving your man growth is.
Is manscaping?
Yeah.
It is. It
Okay.
is part of
Why do you know about Charlie's?
because it was his mustache.
So confused.
His
the mustache.
Right?
Okay. Hey, here's
Okay, only y'all go there.
Y'all.
I just want to say that. I don't do that.
Apparently
I don't
you do because you just went
I
south.
don't think that, but I'm watching the little twinkle in your eye, and I'm having to put the little pieces together. I am talking about mustaches
Charlie,
and facial hair.
Charlie has a beautiful shade of red
You
going
all
on.
go think that's
No,
all
no,
like funky,
no,
and I'm like,
we're not getting funky.
not talking about that because why would I?
No,
I wouldn't.
Nobody's funky.
I don't care what you do.
Mm-hmm. All right, stop. You're doing that. Okay, I got a question for you. Have you seen the new viral video? I almost posted my second cat video ever this morning. There's a viral video going on with cats and cucumbers.
Oh my gosh, this is it.
I laughed until I cried, and I'm so sorry because
poor cats
I want you to know
are so freaked out over the cucumbers.
It's a cucumber.
It's a
You put
cucumber.
a cucumber. A cat's eating.
Or a little zucchini or a cucumber.
No, zucchinis don't work. It's only cucumbers.
Zucchinis don't work?
No. So you put the cucumber down, behind the cat, and the cat's just minding its own business. Maybe it's sleeping, maybe it's eating, maybe it's doing whatever. But you just put the cucumber down on the floor, and you don't do anything to it at all. It's not moving. It's not doing anything. The cat comes around, turns around, sees the cucumber on the ground, and goes projectile. It just jumps. Experts say we take this stuff very seriously, folks. We are very much pro pet here on the Experience Pros radio show, and experts are saying viral cucumber prank could be very harmful to cats.
No kidding.
Harmful.
No kidding. They like fly up in the air. They run into things.
Anything. Why are cats afraid of cucumbers?
Their poor little heads
What
get
does a
banged up
cucumber
against
do?
the wall. And those heads are so little and fragile.
Okay, right.
You could cause serious brain damage.
Well,
to
the
your poor
answer
little cat.
is the answer that you should just do it in the middle of an open room?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get your cucumber and get your cat and take them to a place where the cat can't be harmed after jumping 15 feet in the air.
Right, because that's the thing that makes you so sad. They like bang themselves into the wall, or a lot of times it's because they're eating their little kitty food and they're in the laundry room, so they're
little kitty food in the
against
laundry
the
room.
washing machine.
Why do we put kitty food in the laundry room? That's just inappropriate. Why do the cats?
If you had a pet, just considering your current home.
I do have a pet. It's my son. He's 23 years old. I'm going to put a cucumber on the floor and see what happens. Probably the same thing.
But where would you put your kitty bowl if you had a cat? In the kitchen?
Yeah.
That's actually where I would think you would
Right,
think
that's
your
where
pets
people
too,
eat.
Right, I would think too. But now in the video, watching that, obviously, the laundry room is where pets feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I may or may not have laughed. And if you need to send angry emails, that's okay. I'll take them.
Just for them to Eric Raymer.
Right. Yeah.
Raymer. Or you could, if since you're upset with him, just call him Raymer.
Oh.
Because, that's
don't
always.
Don't do that. You know what? We had a president of the United States, and pronunciation as I did. Raymer. R-E-A. Reagan. R-E-A. You think that would? No. Mm-mm. Apparently, I'm not the president.
You didn't know that?
Well, the pronunciation of the EA. Why would it? You are mocking me.
I just, it was this whole full body expression. I am not the president.
Well, if you'd like to learn how to pronounce Angel's last name, it's Tussie. Tuccy. Tussie.
Okay, so
I'm not going to tell you the mnemonic that she puts in her email.
I will tell you.
Okay.
So my maiden name was 5 syllables. I had to count it up. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've said the name. Actually, it's only 4 syllables.
Oh,
okay.
See,
so it's been a long time. I've been married for 22 years. So maiden name, 4 syllables.
Yeah.
And started with the letter Z.
Right.
Ended with ski, right? And nobody could pronounce it, right? And yet it was phonetically correct. If you looked at it and sounded it out, you could get there, right? So meeting my, husband to be, and how you do as a little girl, and you autograph, you sign things and write your name with his last name to see how pretty it would look. And I'm writing it on the pizza box, and I'm so excited because it's 5 letters. I had to count that. Yes, 5 letters instead of all these syllables, right? Oh, I am so excited. It's this cute little last name. I'm not at the end of the line anymore. And it's, it's going to be fantastic. Of course, when I met him, told me what his last name was, and that's how you pronounce it. And I never had any issues with it.
It's a Tucci.
So we're married, brand new married. Probably first time I call in to talk to Jay at his office, and I get, the person on the phone, and I say, "Hi, it's Angel. Can I talk to Jay Tussey?" And apparently Jay's boss goes over and says, "On the phone, your name is pronounced Tussey. You need to correct her." Jay's boss, who he had worked at for like 5 years,
who is apparently never corrected.
Well, probably doesn't even refer to him. Like, you never even say your last name at work. I mean, how often do I call you Raymer? Well, all the time, actually.
Only when I'm in trouble.
Right? And so they didn't even know his last name. He had worked there, thought I was mispronounced. And then I remember meeting a gal who her son played hockey with my nephew. And they totally mispronounced. And they always pronounced his last name Tucci. They decided not to correct him. They actually now go by Tucci because it's just easier. And this woman argued with me in a public forum when I said my last name was Angel Tussey. She says, "No, it isn't."
Oh, no. She knows better than you.
She knew better than me. She's like, "It's Tucci."
All right, we've solved the name pronunciation things. Raymer and Tussey, that's the way it works.
My name rhymes with fussy because I am.
I didn't say that. All right. A couple of tips for you here on the internet, brought to you by our good friends over at RMK Cartridge. RMK Cartridge, bringing the color back into your life. 303-781-2076. You can find them. They'll serve you really well with your remanufacturers, toner and ink cartridges, and you can find them online at rmkcartridge.com. Do you know?
In a minute?
Yep.
What happens in a minute?
Users 100 hours in 30 seconds. We are 300 hours of video, and which is an increase from 72 hours ago. 72 hours a year ago. 300 hours of video, 1 minute
from YouTube every minute.
No commercial. We'll be back. Don't forget rmkcartridge.com, bringing color back into your life.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Find ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-6933. Check out today's current rate mortgage at ALM.com. ALMCmortgage.com.
LMB number 1000. 0432 NMLS number 5. You can check the date.
Computers, we can't live a moment without them. My friend sent me an email recently saying she was having 99 problems and 97 of them in technology when it doesn't work, but I'm data, all your computers and hangups. They'll take care of you, and often they can do it for 1057. Look them up online at Binkley IT. Our friends at IT. You're right. Call 72.
Icy weather, minor. Remember that possible to be replaced when damage occurs. At Bumper Doc, option to save your bumper and money. Bumper Doc and protect scuffed, scratched, dented, or torn bumpers for much less than the cost of a replacement. Stop by 1330 South Parker Road or call for a free estimate. 303-369-7292. Meant to get 20% off your bumper repair.
Boom! That's what you're looking for out of your professional networking event delivers. Create great build power partner connections the 4th or 5th Monday of the month at Bar Louie in Westminster from 6 to 8 p.m. Every event is sold out, so get your tickets for the next one today at boomcolorado.com. That's boomcolorado.com. Want more? How about quarterly training seminars? Boom! Network with great people. boomcolorado.com.
Friends, there are very few things more important to your business than the way it's viewed and used on the internet. Your website is the gateway to your entire sales process, and here at Experience Pros, we trust Donna Galassi and Blue Zenith web design to make our website more than just a brochure for our business. If you want your website to contact 720-248-8431. That's 720-248-8431. Or visit them online to see their work. Use bluezenith.com. We do.
Big box print shops and online printing companies. Sure. They offer cheap services, and that's what you get, cheap service. Isn't it about time you found someone who not only made you look good, but also good? Award-winning PrintingDoneQuickly.com offers the highest level of concierge service price. PrintingDoneQuickly.com, where we serve your business as we wish to quickly too. That's PrintingDoneQuickly.com.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. Lists That Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. Lists That Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of Lists That Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of Lists That Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
Hi, this is Scott Watley. Tune in every Saturday afternoon at 1 for Sportsman of Colorado right here on KLZ 560. If you like the outdoors, you'll love Sportsman of Colorado.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Ain't that America, you and me? Ain't that America, something to see?
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show with Angel and Eric. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us for hours. Wherever you are in America, I know that you appreciate the men and women serving in our National Guard. Here in Colorado, we've had the privilege for many years of having a home with the Guard right here on the Experience Pros radio show. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the National Guard Foundation, the Colorado National Guard Foundation.
Well, we're pretty excited because this is the last time we're going to bring in Captain Darin Overstreet into the National Guard segment.
No, I really like Captain Overstreet.
Oh, I do too. But the next time we get to interview Captain Darin Overstreet, we will be calling him Major Overstreet.
Really?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Hopefully new and improved.
You know, congratulations. We are so grateful to you and your service to our country and to our listeners, to our show. You are just a phenomenal human being. We're grateful for your promotion.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. And as Alanis Morissette would say, that's enough about me. Let's talk about you for a while.
Yes, what do you think about me? Right? All right. So today you actually have a special guest from the Colorado National Guard Foundation. Why don't you introduce him?
As we get close to the holidays, we start thinking about family. In the National Guard, we think of the Colorado National Guard as a family. We can serve, 20 years each other very well. Well, you have to be able to, and one of the people who does an outstanding job at helping us do that is Miss Charlene Shields. She's the board member for the Colorado National Guard Foundation.
All right. Well, Charlene, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Very, very nice. Now, tell us, first of all, before we get into some of the nitty-gritty, what does the Colorado National Guard Foundation do?
What the foundation does is we provide interest-free loans and grants to our Colorado soldiers and airmen who are in need of financial assistance during deployments or not during deployments as well.
All right. Now, as we are coming up on the holidays, as Major Overstreet mentioned, it's hard enough for two parents to handle. So, tell us a little bit of how the foundation gets involved when one of the parents is deployed overseas, especially during the holidays.
Well, for me, the foundation will support the National Guard Family Program. We offer a couple programs. We do Adopt a Family, where we have organizations provide funds and we adopt our Guard families. And we also are offering Santa shops at 3 different locations. So families can come out on the specific day in December and they can shop for their kids, and then the kids can also shop for their parents.
Oh.
Now with these Santa shops, are they at is it different than like Walmart prices, or how does that work?
It's absolutely free. We've coordinated with outside entities, and they're doing major toy drives for us. and we're picking up the toys, and these families and kids can just come to our certain armories that we have designated, and they can shop for free.
You know, Captain Overstreet gets promoted and everybody's doing major stuff now.
That is funny. It is funny. But, you know, this is an trying time, I think. You know, just having mom or dad gone throughout any time of the year is difficult for families, but especially this time of year with traditions. What does it look like for a family to be adopted?
To be adopted, they can come to our national site. They say, this is my request. I have 3 kids, and these are the things that we would want. And as a mom, these are the things that I'm looking for. And then we match them up with outside donors. And everything is collected in my office, so it's anonymous. And then our families will come that last week before Christmas and pick up the gifts that they were corporations.
I love this, and big supporters of the men and women who serve our state and our country. Now, do you see that during the holidays, and this almost sounds like a redundant question, but the intent of it is true. What kinds of things do you see the struggles that sometimes the families go through? Because it's not just men overseas. Sometimes it's the women who can be deployed, right?
Oh, definitely. We definitely have moms and dads and brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's.
So what kind of challenges are they facing?
Close your eyes and imagine if your mom or dad is gone at the holidays. What does Christmas look like? So we try and bring normal back. Some are suffering from financial hardship, and some, they just come to the Santa shop, and the kids get to shop for mom and dad, and the parents get to shop, and the kids get to visit the North Pole and do arts and crafts. And it's just kind of like a day away.
Right, and it's being brought to you by the Colorado National Guard Foundation. So, you know, when you think about mom or dad is gone and they're serving their country, and it's because they're in the National Guard, but look at how the National Guard is also taking care of the family while their servicemen and women are gone, which I think when Darin talked about, Captain Overstreet talked about, you guys are a family and you take care of one another. My dad was in the Navy, and so I grew up with my dad being deployed a lot, but we never felt like we were alone. There was a lot of support. Charlene, how did the Colorado National Guard Foundation come about? How old is it?
Actually, it was founded in 1991.
So it's fairly new. I mean, kind of.
No, it's been around for quite a while.
Yeah. New relative to how old Angel
I know.
is.
I was thinking, it's like been around for 100 years.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, not quite that. But it was originally a volunteer board, but it came about at the beginning of 1991 because soldiers had first started, our National Guard had first started to deploy, and commanders were paying money to the soldiers out of their pockets to help them. And so we had, at the time, it was General Whitney, Major General Whitney said, we need to do something about this. So they formed the National Guard Foundation, which is a nonprofit. It's all volunteer, like I said, board. We have very little overhead. All of our money we earn is from donations.
Got it. Charlene, one last question for you. Is there, maybe two questions. We talk about the Colorado National Guard Foundation. That presumes maybe that there are other National Guard foundations for various other states, yes?
There's a handful of foundations, but because it's a nonprofit 501(c)(3), it's not housed within the Guard. It's an entity outside the military.
I understand.
So it's up to the states how they want to do it.
So I'm going to encourage our listeners to go look up your local jurisdiction and find out if there's a foundation out there as well that they can do. How can our folks here in Colorado help out the Colorado National Guard Foundation?
Right now, they can go to the website, which is congfoundation.com. They can check out, which is Colorado National Guard Foundation. And right now, we're teaming up with Highlands Ranch. They have been, for the last 12 years, they have sponsored a turkey trot.
Oh, yeah.
And a great deal of those proceeds go to the National Guard Foundation every year.
It's the Highlands Ranch Chamber of Commerce. We'll be present for that as well.
Absolutely, Charlene. I'm on the board there, and I thank you so much for your participation in our Highlands Ranch Turkey Day run. Hopefully, we'll see you there that morning.
Yes, I will be making pancakes.
Fantastic. Charlene, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you. And Captain Overstreet, sad, but only in a small way, because we'll be calling you Major Overstreet from this point forward. Thank you for bringing Charlene on with us today.
Hey, guys, I love coming here. It's always a pleasure, and look forward to our next visit.
I love it. I love it. Check them out online. CONGfoundation.com. Was that it? Ish. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you very much.
All right, folks, we have to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. More positive business talk as you've come from the Experience Pros radio show. The archives of this and all the other shows can be found at experiencepros.com. Click on the radio show tab and then the archives. Back after these messages, Eric and Angel with the Experience Pros.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Hey, diehards, this is Angel, and I want you to join me on Thanksgiving morning for the Highlands Ranch Chamber 5K. It starts with a pancake breakfast provided by our friends from the Colorado National Guard and finishes with fun activities. I'll let you guess what they'll be serving in the beer garden. The race starts at 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving morning, and you'll be finished and energized enough to eat the whole turkey. Sign up for the early bird price online at td5k.com. That's td5k.com to save $10. It's all brought to you by the Highlands Ranch Chamber and Furniture Row. td5k.com.
Over 400,000 businesses in Colorado have less than 10 employees. Your business probably fits into that category. Imagine what would be accomplished if everyone joined forces. The Colorado Micro Business Alliance brings owners together to give you a unified voice in state and local politics, as well as helps negotiate better deals for products and services. They offer top-level seminars and networking events. Join now for only $5 a month at ColoradoMicroBusinessAlliance.com.
Get your payroll and employee paperwork done efficiently, effectively, and economically with Employer Essentials. Free up your time, free up your money, and let Employer Essentials help your business grow. They handle all of your payroll and HR needs at EmployerEssentials.com or call 303-734-9436. 303-734-9436.
Do you wish your career was moving along a different path? Do you ever feel like your business owns you when it really should be the other way around? Do you feel like this isn't the life you thought you'd be living? Well, you're not alone. Sandy Corrigan has a system that helps people create careers worth having, businesses worth owning, that results in lives worth living. Call or text Sandy Corrigan today at 303-907-1010. That's 303-907-1010. It's worth the phone call.
Friends, this is Eric, and I want to turn you on to a fantastic bi-monthly patriotic newsletter I've discovered. It's called The Pen, and it's a compilation of numerous patriotic writers packed with political information that you won't find in the newspaper. Contact my friend Beth Ann for a free sample copy at csctalkradio.com or send $24.95 to P.O. Box 73, California, Missouri, 65018 to receive The Pen for an entire year. The Pen, promoting liberty and keeping patriots informed. Subscribe today, csctalkradio.com. That's csctalkradio.com.
Dove Valley Storage has your affordable storage solutions for RVs, boats, cars, or construction equipment. Covered units you can own or rent at unbelievable prices. There's no other product like this in Colorado, and they're offering them at a fraction of the price of owning an RV garage or man cave. Hurry and call Kim today. They're going fast for fall delivery. 720-201-4062. That's 720-201-4062. Or check them out online, dovevalley.storage.com. They've got you covered.
Wouldn't you love to get VIP treatment and hang out with celebrities? Carrie Conley with Infinite Nation does, and she wants to spoil you at Vision is Victory, the event happening in Scottsdale, Arizona on January 14th. Get the VIP treatment all day long with elite training, celebrity reception, and a VIP swag bag filled with bonuses and goodies. Sign up for Vision is Victory, the event, and upgrade to get the VIP treatment. Read all the details at infinitenation.com. infinitenation.com.
If you rely on networking to build your business, you need Renovate. If you are sick of wasting your time cold calling to find a few, you need Renovate. Extreme Relationship Management will help you renovate. Renovate is revolutionary training that elevates your not working and supercharges your networking to get real results. Sign up for the next Renovate training this week at extremerelationshipmanagement.com or call 855-I-LIKE-ERM. You need Renovate.
There's only one place on the dial for you to share your stories of great customer service, and that's Bandwagon Friday on the Experience Pros Radio. The phone lines are open for you to call and tell the right in business. Call 85-BRAG and change the way people treat people in business. You can post your stories every day on the Facebook page and call in on Fridays for Fan Bragging Friday at 855-326-2724. 855-FAN-BRAG. Tell Eric and Angel and then tell the world about Fan Bragging Friday.
A public service message from Call to Recycle.
Hi, this is Richard Karn. Recycling your old cell phone is a great. Visit .com or call toll-free 877-2-RECYCLE.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. One of our listeners chimed in and says they would love to see the video of my son and a cucumber. See what happens. And really, that came out all wrong. Never mind. We'll just move on from there.
Now, why do we get to move on from there? Like, why do you get to decide we can move on from there?
It just came out really wrong.
Right?
We're referencing the
That's
cat
how you
video,
like for things to come out.
No, I don't like things to come out wrong. I like
You do.
things to
You
come
like
out.
them to come out in a way that,
Referencing the video where you put the cucumber, the cat, and
if this is Eric's son, if this was to happen to him, he'd
hit the ceiling.
He's like 7 feet tall already,
6'9".
right? And so when he jumps, he doesn't have far to go before he would hit his head.
No, he would.
But I don't know that he's a scaredy cat of cucumbers.
Freaking hysterical.
Like
Why are cats scaredy cats of cucumbers? We don't know. Hey,
Maybe when was the last time they saw a cucumber?
well,
laying
a
on the
cucumber would
floor?
probably scare my son to death.
If we were to put something that would scare you on the floor,
Can't think of anything.
a spider,
Oh, don't do that.
right?
Don't do
Right?
that.
I think it's kind of like that for the cat.
Freaky.
I don't know.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about success, can we?
Success.
Yeah.
SUCCESS.
That's the one.
way. Yeah. Okay.
Lolly Daskow, who is the president and CEO of Lead From Within, wrote an article talking about things to give up if you really want to succeed.
That's kind of been a theme in a lot of different topics that we've had over the week, in the last couple of weeks. Things we need to stop doing, things we need to give up, the sacrifices that we are going to have to make because we can't do what we're doing now and expect different results.
Well, let's talk about what these things are, because some of these things I think you really should give up. I mean, in fact, I find myself in agreement with almost everything that Lolly Daskow says.
Okay, what are we giving up?
All right. Well, number one, you want to give up trying to be perfect.
All right, because
It
perfectionist.
it sets you up for failure.
It does,
No
but
such thing.
this is also the excuse that we think is completely acceptable. Well, I can't do that because my website isn't quite right, or I don't quite have my branding yet, or I don't quite have, it's all about being perfect. And so it paralyzes us to actually get anything done.
Good plan today is better than a perfect plan with that.
When we say that, I couldn't turn that in. I actually remember I think it was my daughter, but it could have been my
So
son.
you actually don't remember.
Yeah, some conversation, they all blur together, where they were working on this project, messed it up, and had to start all over.
Right.
Then ended up not having a completed project by the deadline.
But it wasn't perfect.
But it wasn't perfect.
Right.
So then they got a big fat 0 on it. That's a tough lesson to learn for some of us. But here's the thing. It's good enough, right? And that's okay. I do think we should strive for excellence, though.
You should strive for excellence. Absolutely. Got number 2.
Is that different?
Yes.
Okay.
Give up playing small. You said something yesterday that resonated with me in such a big way. We were talking about an excuse that a small business owner used for not investing in themselves. And one of the things that you said, Angel, that really resonated was, if you want to play with the experienced pros, you got to think big.
Right? Well, think about the people that we surround ourselves with, or the expectation when new folks come in and check us out. We can't sit around and go, well, I just don't know, and I can't be, and well, I don't have, and I don't want. Are you kidding me? We need to take that leap. We need to say yes. We need to dream big, think bigger. all of that. And if you're going to play small,
right,
this isn't the space for you. Unfortunately, because most of us just don't have any patience for the excuses.
That's it. Be a big thinker. If you're going to be a small thinker, there are other companies that are probably ready for you. The third thing is, and this is according to Lolly Daskal, is faking it. Ladies and gentlemen need to what? Why are you looking at me like that?
Why did you say ladies when we come to faking it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just had to swallow here. I was going to say, ladies and gentlemen need to know that you don't fake it until you make it. You go out there and be it. Go do it.
Well, and I think sometimes we do feel like, right? Actually, to the big time, or we're not this super successful, but we know we have it in us. And so it's not necessarily that we are faking it. This is who we are. And this is what we have inside of us. And we have the courage, and we have the strength, and we have the ability to be great.
Yeah, but you've heard that phrase, right? Fake it till you make it. Stop that. Don't do that. Go do it.
But here's the thing.
Be who you are. Be proud.
That you are. We aren't faking it. We say it because in our heads, we don't believe it to be true because we haven't hit the milestone or that metric that we're measuring ourselves against. I don't think you're faking it.
I do. I think you're faking it.
You wouldn't know if we were.
Yeah, we would.
No.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen it before.
Figures,
Faking
right?
it.
No, you would have no idea.
Are we still talking about business?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stop waiting for luck. Give up. Forget luck. What is it? Who wrote the thing? The harder I work, the luckier I get.
Was that like Thomas Edison?
One of them. No, like Jefferson, I think.
Thomas Jefferson. That's it. Yeah. But here's the thing, and it's true. The harder you work, the luckier you seem to be.
Right.
You didn't just get here. The whole overnight success, years of hard work.
Right.
The effort that you are putting in, the momentum that's building, it's all building up to be your success. It's not luck, but here's the thing. If you want to create your own luck, do the right thing, be in the right place, hang out with the right people, and make those decisions that are going to allow the luckier doors to open for you. And then when they do open, don't be afraid to leap through them. You might not have it all figured out. You might not know exactly how it's all going to work out. But once you say yes, the ability for those answers to come true actually show up.
And by the way, for those of you who are listening in the Indianapolis area, you can wait for luck all you want. Stop needing approval. Give up needing approval. You don't need other people's approval. It's a waste of time. Don't let other people's opinions of you consume you.
Right? And people have opinions and judgments. I mean, these days I'm scrolling through Facebook.
Don't do that.
And it's really an ugly place, right? It's full of all this hatred and spewing. So for those of you that post fun things, even these fun little cat videos, nice things about your family, successes you're having at work, thank you. Thank you for at least helping to make it a pleasant place to be, because I think we need more of that. But it's true. When we let other people's opinions of our abilities and you're not ready for that, letting them decide that,
right?
They don't get to.
Yeah.
You do.
Successful people give up trying to do it alone. No man is an island. You can do more if you're surrounded with people who help.
Right? They say even if you can pull it off, it's twice as much work, and half as much fun
when you do it alone.
Right? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They give up making empty promises. You know what? If you can't stand behind your word,
and show up, do something, do it. And if you can't, learn how to say, I can't do that, and find a polite way to turn people down.
Successful people give up fixating on their weaknesses.
We all have them, right? And we all have negative things. We all have our challenges. We all have our crud that happens in our world every single day.
Work on your weaknesses, but focus on your strengths.
Right? You find what you focus on.
That's it.
So if you're focusing on your weaknesses and on those challenges, that's what's going to show up more in your world. But if you focus on the successes, the milestones, the things you have to be grateful for, look how far you've come. Look what you've done. Look how brave you have been. And look what the things you've accomplished, and it's all right there. So focus on your success.
Successful people give up living in the past. You know what? The past is the past, but today is now. Let's get tomorrow underway.
You almost did that with a twang. The past.
Past. I'm right on the edge of Jeff Fox.
I was just saying Jeff didn't show up for
Right,
this
there's
one
25 of these.
because it's like for a Foxworthy
It really is. The Foxworthy is just it's right there. But people live in the past. They stick and go. I can't because.
right? My last thing that I did failed, or the thing I chose before didn't work, or this thing didn't come together. It didn't happen the way I thought it would, should. Maybe you weren't ready. Maybe you had to get through that in order to be who you are today. Kind of that whole refiner's fire type thing, building on your character, being ready. We always say when the timing is right.
The timing.
It wasn't ready back then.
Right. Finally, they give up blaming others. It's cowardly and it costs you respect. I agree with that. If you point the finger at other people for your faults or shortcomings, you're not going to earn the respect that you're really probably seeking. So stop blaming other people. Own your own strengths and weaknesses and get on with it. There's lots more. Maybe I'll post this to our Facebook wall so that you can read up on the others. Simple things to give up if you want to succeed. We do have to take a quick commercial break, but a whole nother segment to wrap up the show and close this thing down. And we might even talk about some more things that happen on the internet in 60 seconds. We're coming back in a little more than 60 seconds, but we'll talk about what happens in 60 seconds on the internet. You know what?
I don't think you explained that right.
No? Oh. Let's do it this way, right after these messages.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
You've got a great business, lots of customers, and a catchy tagline. Things are going great, right? Has it ever occurred to you that if you are doing so well in your business, someone else might be trying to copy or steal your concept and make it their own? It happens every day. But don't let it happen to you. You need attorney Steve Replin on your side. Much more than just a lawyer, Steve is a business consultant who knows how to protect what's yours while helping you grow it to success. Call Steve today and CYA. That's Cover Your Assets. 303-322-7919. 303-322-7919.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance has local offices serving clients across the U.S. and Canada. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Riviera Finance now. 800-872-7484. That's 800-872-7484. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I want you to picture this. You're driving home after soccer practice. Your little girl is sitting in the back seat, and the radio is gently playing your favorite music. Your car is your world for the moment, and your world is safe because Nyland's Collision Center wouldn't cut corners on the quality of parts when they fixed that fender bender last month. NYLUNDS collision.com. No one knows your car better. The safety of your whole world is in their hands. Visit nylandscollision.com or call them at 303-761-9219.
I don't know how to tell you this, but recently your husband's been pretty cold.
Did he do something or say something?
No, he's just cold.
I can't believe you'd say that. He's the most caring person I know.
Will someone please call Bowman Heating and Air? It's so cold in here, even the pipes are freezing.
Don't let your friends call your husband cold. Call Bowman Heating and Air today, 303-622-6502, and get a $99 furnace service to prevent your husband from getting cold. 303-622-6502 or BowmanHVAC.com.
When your IT person says your VPN's PPTP failed because the IP conflict caused a protocol failure, all you seem to hear is blah, blah, money, blah, blah, last time. We're C-Squared Computer Consulting. We speak geek fluently, but we translate when talking to you. When you understand the issues, you can better prioritize your money and time. Our managed services provide a stable spending model with system monitoring and trust. Call C-Squared Computer Consulting today, 933-1113, or go to c2cc.com.
If printing MK cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think on it. .303 2076 or on the web at RMK.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36-hour workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
The top 5 search results get 75% of all the clicks. 75%! That means if you're on page 2, you are missing out on tons of potential business. You, my friend, are in need of professional help. At SharpNet Solutions, it's not all about clicks. It's about making sales. They optimize the Experience Pros Extreme Customer Service Directory, and they can optimize your business. Call them today, 303-900-4988. That's 303-900-4988. Or find them online at sharpnetsolutions.com. Put their talents to work and see what they can do for you. 303-900-4988. Experience 50% off. Call today.
The U.S. Postal Service wants to remind everyone this year to protect themselves from becoming victims of identity theft. Never give out passwords, PIN numbers, or account numbers. To learn more, visit www.consumer.gov/ncpw.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Charlie, thank you so much. We're practicing our dance moves. Been taking lessons, and this is the dance that we've been working on.
We are having so much fun. We have one of our sponsors, one of our members of the Extreme Customer Service Directory is the Fred Astaire Dance Studio in Parker, Colorado. And so a group of us has been getting together.
We're getting in gala shape.
We're getting, yes. You know, one of the fun things we do, we host a monthly networking event.
Right.
Actually, we host several, but one of them in particular, we do our networking from 5:30 until 7:30.
And then the princess requests a dance party.
And here's why. I mean, there's more than just because Angel wants to dance, but think about this. Think about we work as business owners. Think about how much personal equity we put into it, right? It's our own blood, sweat, and tears.
Absolutely.
We take everything very personally, right? These are decisions that we are making. And so when we have challenges, the outside world who doesn't quite get how crazy we are for wanting to put in these hours, for make these decisions, to take it all on our own, the responsibility falls all on our shoulders.
Right.
And in many cases, we have staff, we have clients that are super dependent on us, and the pressure can be overwhelming.
Sure can.
And so isn't it nice to know that once a month you can get together with some fellow business professionals who get it. They know that you're out there in the trenches, giving it everything that you've got, and we don't take the time often to celebrate our milestones and our successes. And so once a year, yes, you can come in and think, okay, it's all about let me get some business out of this and let me meet some people and get people to know me. But really, this particular event, when we host the dance party at the end, is to fuel you, your soul, your energy, so you've got what it takes to go for another month.
You work hard. Now let's play hard.
And so we host Encore Events and Entertainment, and they are the hottest DJ across the country for all of your corporate and personal wedding events, holiday parties, all of that. Find them online at totalencore.com, and of course on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. But they come and put on this incredible dance party. They get folks out on the dance floor by teaching us all a fun new line dance.
Super easy.
That nobody knows. So we all, a lot of times you see the line dances and everybody gets out there and they already know what they're doing. You feel like you're going to get run over.
Easy.
But with
It's
Jeff
fun.
and his team, they teach you one so that everybody feels like, okay, nobody else knows it. I can learn it too.
So we're learning the fireball.
We're learning the fireball.
Right. And
I downloaded the song this morning on my phone so we can practice it.
Charlie played it today. We did a little of the moves right here as the segue was just getting ready to move into this segment. And gosh, it's a lot of fun. So dance with us, will you? You know what happens in 60 seconds In fact, every 60 seconds on the internet?
Every 60 seconds on the internet. I don't know
Well,
what I want to know for
let's
sure.
see what we got.
Is anything productive happening?
Oh, sure. Get this. In Twitter, 347,222 tweets every single second of every single day.
Dang.
Right? Oh, you want to take that up a notch? Facebook, 4.2 million posts every minute of the day.
In a minute, 4.2 million posts are being. I think I contribute to about 500,000 of those.
Instagram likes users like 1.7 million photos. Pinterest users pin 9,722 images every minute.
Dang.
Right?
There's a lot of activity going on online.
Oh.
I met a gentleman recently who just bought a flip phone, and no, it wasn't my dad. He also bought a flip phone. I didn't
It's
think
hard
you
for me
could
to
still
believe those even
could
exist.
still buy them.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a computer at his home, and he, just doesn't want to be, beholden to the internet.
Oh.
And
So he's completely off the grid.
right,
Okay.
right. And I told him about the one afternoon where it was out in our neighborhood, and so we didn't have internet, and we thought, well, that's all right. I'm going to balance the checkbook. And I went into
Oh, no, you're not.
Well, no, I wasn't, because I couldn't access my bank accounts.
Right.
So then I thought, you know what? I'm going to go in the kitchen. I'm going to bake something. I went online to look the recipe.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Kids thought, well, let's watch a movie.
Oh, no, you're not. By the way, those movies, did you know that subscribers on Netflix stream 77,160 hours of video every minute of the day? How do they get that many hours in one minute? That's a lot of streaming.
There's a lot of streaming. Do you do the Netflix?
I actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
Amazon has 4,310 unique visitors every single minute of every day. Vine users, that little 6 second or less little video thing, 1,041,667 videos.
Videos every
Right?
minute.
Yeah.
Every minute.
I think that's a dating site. I don't know anything about it, but their users swipe.
Why do you have to put that little tag in
Well,
there?
I'm just saying.
But you haven't said that about anything else.
Well, I did tell you that I use Netflix, so I'm
Well,
just
but
telling
you
you I don't
didn't-
use Tinder. That's all. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Let's move on. 590,278 times users swipe. We don't know how many swipe right or left. Just saying. I don't even know what that means.
I think you do.
I don't.
I think you're lying.
Don't know. Why would I do that?
You do know.
No.
You do know.
Somebody call an Uber. Do you know that 694 passengers, Uber passengers take 694 rides every minute of the day.
That's a lot of traveling. I think they were all on the highway this morning.
Good segue. They were on the highway. We had some pretty rough traffic today.
I think that it just is getting worse and worse. And if it's not a bad traffic day, that's what's unusual.
Help us, Tesla.
Right? But these days, I mind less. I think is that the right way to say this?
I get that all the time. I'm mindless.
Sitting in traffic since we've had the vehicle is wrapped with the Experience Pros brand.
That's true.
So now I'm a little more excited when we're in traffic because all those folks can see it.
You have all this time to watch while I'm driving, because I do the driving in the relationship here. Do you catch people spying the car?
I don't pay that close attention.
You don't look out the windows.
My husband notices what other people are doing in the cars. He's the driver in his car. I don't look at other people when they're driving. I don't look in their car. I'm not interested in what people are doing while they're driving. I assume they're just driving.
Yeah.
But apparently there's a lot of activity going on.
All right. Well, a lot of activity happening here. We want to thank you for tuning in and participating in this, the revolution in how people treat people in business. Go ahead and download Fireball and dance with us. We would love it if you would. And we appreciate you for tuning in. The archives and everything you can be found at experiencepros.com. And tomorrow is Fan Bragging Friday.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.